If you can't beat them, join them. That's what they say, right? Well, today we're going to meet Mr. Sam Hard of Hard Up Garage, the closest thing the UK has to my hero, Richard Rawlings. As usual, it was Magic Mike, the man who knows just about everybody, one of my best pals, who told me all about a chap down near Portsmouth who was doing a great deal of filming, trying to get a car-orientated TV show off the ground, just like me.
Hey then guys, it's Sam from Hard Up Garage and we're live at Goodwood Festival of Speed. Guys, it's Sam from Hard Up Garage. So we're on a quest today. Hello and welcome to the Hard Up Garage.
Oh, Monica Lewinsky.
Oh. Mike informed me he was called Sam. So back when my dream car arrived in the UK, I was quite confused when Mike explained he had sorted out a truck to collect my 1970 Dodge Charger from Southampton Docks with a driver called Sam from Hard Up Garage. But that Sam wasn't the Sam. Apparently that Sam worked with the Sam. I wouldn't meet the Sam for a good few months after I'd set about trying to get Talk American up and running, but I'd already seen and filmed what the Sam was doing at a few shows, like this one, Hot Rod Day at the Beauty National Motor Museum.
My name is Sam Attenborough, and I'm going to take you through the life of the everyday body shop in England. This car here has met so many people in the past that as an archaeologist we can work out that this man loved a little bit of masking tape and loved a bit of Bondo.
Not only was Sam Hard trying to get a TV project off the ground, like me, Talk American, here we are, not only was he a huge fan of Richard Rawlings and Aaron Kaufman from Fast and Loud, just like me, but he was also importing a 1970 Dodge Charger, just like me. So I felt compelled to contact the guy after Mike told me all this, and that was the beginning of a beautiful friendship. You got your car roughly when I got my car.
Yeah.
My car was a project car in about 100 different bits. You had your man in New Mexico turn your 70 Charger into this wonderful Fast and Furious clone / tribute.
Yep.
And it's awesome.
It is what it is. You know, it's a bit like me. I'm good from 20 feet.
But look, I just want to point out, ladies and gentlemen, this does look great from 20 feet away as well. And this is true to the Fast and Furious Charger. However, if we, where's the,
there you go.
There we go. It's not real.
But I've done that because that is how it would have been in the movie. Apart from they would have had it mounted on the engine here. So when you open the bonnet, it would look real. But to have it made out of fiberglass and have it airbrushed was just something I tried differently. The guys out in Street Toys made that and had that airbrushed. Julio at Caesar's Body Shop, the guy that built the Porsche, painted the car, did all the welding, did all the floor pans. I mean, they've done a lovely job.
Yeah, mate. And that engine looks pretty damn good. Love the Edelbrock headers. Recently, I saw you on BBC television.
Yeah.
You know, this car got you onto the one show, and that's where you
100%.
met Matt LeBlanc. And then this car has just opened up another, like, you've done Comic-Con with this, man, and all sorts, yeah?
It just, like, there is not in the UK or Europe another Fast and Furious 70 Dodge Charger replica. There's not, you know, and to build this car, it's half my dad's car. I mean, it's half his, half mine.
Dream come true. There's a lot of teenagers, including my son, who would give their right arm for a ride in this car.
Well, we're going to have to take him out for a jolly, aren't we? But on the wall there, I don't know if it's charged up, but 1970 Dodge Charger, and I got that done when I was 17 years old, and it's still on the wall. And
you got that was done when you were 17?
When I was 17, I had a guy done. I don't know who the artist is, but I had it done. It's funny that I can look at that was 17 years, and I can look at my CCTV, and I have the frickin' car, you know, like, it's taken this long, but it's all about pursuing the dream. Interior, we're going for like a stock kind of NASCAR kind of style. Originals, tic-tac gauges, speedo, rev counter, automatic transmission, exhaust, roll cage. It's all to look good. New door cards, I made them myself out of aluminium. Just trying to go with that NASCAR American kind of Fast and Furious look, you know?
What colour was this originally then?
This is where we have similarities. This was white.
Oh, it was white?
It was white.
Right. So I'm loving it, man.
So in Carl's first episode, which you'll all know because you've subscribed, he picks up the General Lee. Oh yeah! 15 years ago I bought this when the first Fast and Furious movie came out, right? And my son dropped it the other day, and you can see there, the roof is definitely skew-whiffed and bent. And it was the best day ever. My son was crying, my lovely lady at home was worried I was going to lose my And I was so happy because in the movie, when the car flips in the first movie, it bends the roof in this exact position. Basically made my day. And it doesn't matter if I throw it about now. The wiper blades cost me £400. They're original, new old stock Mopar, stainless steel wiper blades and wiper arms, they're 400 quid. Wing mirror was like 170 quid. Fuel cap cost me 400 quid. It's original pop flap. You know, it's just crazy, you know.
You got robbed in the fuel cap. I spent £100 on mine.
Is
and
it?
Mine's it's like as a reproduction original. Like.
Yeah, that's new old stock. So it's original Mopar, left the factory and then didn't get fitted to a car, yeah.
Really?
So if you look at it, it's like
I've got
flawless.
A fuel cap.
But if I had I'd fit a repo if I had it, but that's a new old stock.
Oh, look at that.
Genuine part numbers, the whole lot came out the original Mopar box.
Wow.
I made the parcel shelf myself, a piece of aluminium, cost me about £4.
I really love this guy Sam, although it's a bit strange how we like exactly the same things. A brother from another mother, perhaps? A younger, slimmer, better looking guy with better hair? Yeah, I'm not sure I like him that much. Anyway, when it comes to Fast and Loud, he's definitely trumped me.
6 years ago, I had a very bad car accident. Someone drove in the back of me. I was airlifted out of hospital, couldn't feel my legs. Could have been terminal, you know, really bad. And after that, I come back and every day was trying to start a week on a positive, right? So Fast and Loud had just come out, yeah? And every Monday we started the day of watching the newest episode of Fast and Loud. And you know, Aaron, the team, Tom, Misfits, legend, nice guy, Richard. And, you know, every week was started with positivity. You know, like, would they make money? Wouldn't they? No, but you still had a good morning, you know? And my dad bought a pickup truck in El Paso, Texas. And he said, Sam, if you want, my grandma passed and we had a little bit of money. He goes, do you want to come with me to the States and pick up this truck? Well, Mrs. said, just do it. Just get going, you know? So we went and done it. I said, Dad, I want to meet Richard Rawlings. He's like, cool, well, let's buy this truck and we'll drive to Dallas and we'll go meet Richard. We'll try and meet him anyway, you know? And we turn up, we meet this man called Michael Lightbourne, right? I tell you what, if there's another man out there that is inspiring as much as my dad is, you know, this guy he's coming up close. He is one of the most polite and respectful and most famous classic car and barn finders in the world. He's found cars for Bo Botman down at Galpin Ford. He sold cars to Richard over the years. And my dad just went on eBay, did a bit of you when he was drunk, click, bought a pickup truck. He didn't buy his dream car, just bought a pickup truck, right? Got this car, we went there, picked it up, and the guy was just cool, you know, and we're supposed to be spending 20 minutes with the guy picking the pickup truck up and driving across America. And we ended up helping him put his Christmas tree up, and we ended up spending a week with Michael and his family. And I was like, Mike, my dream is to meet Richard Rawlings. He's like, yeah, I'll call him for you. I'm like, you have to beat this, but bull. I was calling bull, right? And he's like, gets his phone out. And you know, like when people say they know someone, you're like, yeah, right, you know? He gets his phone out in front of me. And normally people just go, hide the number and go, hello, yeah. Oh, he's not picking up, but the phone down. Loudspeaker on the truck. Ring, ring. Frickin' Richard Rawlings answered the phone, didn't he? I'm like, oh my God, it's Richard on the phone. And he's like, oh, a good friend of mine, Sam Hard, is in town buying cars off me. And he wants to meet you, you know? I went, no problem. So I left my dad and Michael in El Paso. I jumped on a plane with my last £800 that was on my credit card. Flew out, rented a Mustang, right? I'm digging into my overdraft now. And I was like, do you know what? I'm going to go meet Richard. I got there and he wasn't there, right? And I'm like, no, I'm so upset, you know? Like, I've just driven away from El Paso, I've spent my last money, I'm hard up, you know? And at this point, Hard Up Garage was a thing, but it was just me and my dad as a bit of a joke.
So it was an idea?
We had T-shirts and stuff, but it was more of an idea, you know? Richard turns up, he goes, Sam, how you doing, man? He goes, sorry, I haven't been here longer, whatever. Shook my hand. And it was like, coming in, you're Michael's friend. I went back and basically chilled out with him and Dennis for the evening, hung out. He told me basically how to change my life.
The parallels between what happened to me and how Sam's dad Derek bought a classic American vehicle on eBay that would turn out to have huge life-changing ramifications are obvious and uncanny. Everybody knows you've got to be careful when it comes to dating websites, but if you're lucky enough and if you persist, you just might find that special someone, your soulmate, who might change your life forever. Well, I think eBay can function the same way. If you're lucky enough, you'll meet Brian and Katie from Missouri, as I did, and I get my dream car. But Sam and Derek Hard, they met Michael Lightbourne in New Mexico, who changed their life forever.
If it wasn't for Michael, really, you know, and his enthusiasm telling us what cars to buy, what not to get excited about, and you know, basically what head to use with buying a car, we still wouldn't be here today, would we?
No, it's funny how buying one car, like the Cadillac, it was a real special car, four-door Cadillac DeVille with an El Camino style rear. We just went to buy that, thought we'd drive it down to Houston and stick it on a ferry and then fly back. But Michael convinced us to buy a couple more cars and put them in a container. At the end of the day, we just enjoy mucking about with all sorts of junk.
And as you can see, now we have permanent air conditioning of the blades, so the face drive. The car's up and running. We're going to go get some fuel because, as you well know, that any of these American cars do.
Are you guys having a lovely time? At Hard Up Garage, we bought fireman's helmets just to road test the fire engine.
We've got lots of lovely ladies bent over Cadillacs. So for you viewers at home, pardon, sorry? You're the branding.
Here anyway.
I'm not the biggest pervert.
Youngest,
Okay, fair enough.
Later on in the series, we'll have more from Hard Up Garage because we've barely scratched the surface today. So if you enjoyed the episode today, please share it on social media, tell all your piston-head friends. While you're on social media, please check out Talk American on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. We also have a brilliant website, talkamerican.com. And while you're here watching this on YouTube, please click on that subscribe button. That's very important to us. We've got to get subscribers up so we can make future content and keep you guys abreast of when new episodes are available. Of course, we were dealing with Hard Up Garage today, so you can also follow them on Instagram and Facebook, and they also have a great website, hardupgarage.com, or garage as we say in this country. But for now, it's time to say goodbye. I guess we'll talk again soon. Bye-bye.